What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 13 of our No Man Land series. The money is down because new toy came into the the sales shop there, and I just had to hurry up and get it. This thing's got 692 horsepower. That's almost double what our other combine did, and it holds way more. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sell the old combine just to have a little free cash and pick this guy up. Once we get it back to the farm, we're just going to load up and get ready to take our soybean harvest from last season in. And I'm pretty sure we've got a couple of jobs to do before we do that really quick. I did, while I was offline, I bought a flatbed trailer just to be able to pretty much like I wanted to be able to haul the wool from the sheep, and I needed more liquid fertilizer and seeds. So instead of sitting there and just running back and forth, I was like, whatever. I'll just there's a flatbed trailer for like 6,000 on sale. So yeah, I went ahead and got that. But hey, look, we got daggone a new to us combine, anyways, and it's pretty sweet. So, like I said, this one was I want to say 275, and it's usually a lot. The maintenance is going to need to be done on it sooner, but I figure we'd make it through one harvest with that. Before we pay all that money, we still got some grass in here for the sheep. I need to check their food as well. But yeah, let's go ahead over here, see what kind of jobs we need to get done first. Go ahead and feed old Garrus here. Yep, and then we'll run over here, put the honey in the trailer. Good old, nothing wrong with a routine, okay? There's nothing wrong with a routine. I'm not sure how long you can leave, like, I don't think the weather affects the wool sitting out. And I might, like I said, I've got that flatbed trailer now, so at least I've got a way to take all of it in. Let's go over here and see what we got as far as their health and everything goes. 100%, they still got plenty of food. I've been filling that up. So we know that filling up that forage wagon, minus the stuff I accidentally dumped on the ground that I still need to pick up because I'm lazy. You guys done pretty good. I sold 6 of the older ones because they had reached a pretty good profit there. I think I can just, oh whoops, oh boy, pick up the whole thing and just, I can keep that stuff in here, yeah. Oh yeah. So if I want to do like, the role play, I can be like, can't let it get wet. Put it in here. Yeah, I think that's what it's for, anyways. Or, whoa. Yeah, I know wool's not accepted here. I didn't even want to throw it. Okay. Okay, we got this easy now. There we go. We'll just put the full pallets in here right now. I don't want to really take this, so I've got a trailer full. I need to look and see when it gets its highest price also. Oops, I'm so sorry. To knock this thing all over the freaking place. I don't know if it'll put another one up there now, but we are doing pretty good. Garrus, you're taken care of. Let's go ahead and grab the tractor trailer here. And we're going to get some soybean money. I did notice when I was planting, I accidentally left a strip on this larger field to the left here, so that's probably going to hurt us by a couple of bucks, but nothing we can't make it through, I don't think. Nope. There we go. So we're pretty close to what we had last time. We're still getting small incomes from the greenhouses and the wind turbines. I'm still looking at like what is the end game for this farm. We've got our. This is a pretty basic. I don't know, lack of better words. Pretty basic like farm as far as what I see. We've got some big equipment. We've got buildings. We've got animals. Greenhouse. We're getting a good steady income from everything. So I mean, I could probably end this series on this episode if I wanted to, because this is pretty like I'd say we're pretty successful. We're except for buying stuff in the store, which I have a knack for doing. Watch out, Karis. God, he always walks right out. He just wants to get hit. But yeah, I mean, as far as like not buying things in the store, it's just sometimes they come across and you're like, well, you can't beat that deal. But I am getting to the point where I'm like, man, this is lonely, dude. It's the same repetitive thing over and over again. So I would say in real life, that would probably be my thing. If there was actually, like, you were out here in the middle of nowhere and all there was this store and you were just doing the same stuff over and over again, you'd probably go stir crazy. But we're kicking it. I don't know if I'm going to keep developing this. Like, as far as, do I want to put in some selling points or something like that? Or if I just maybe run about 2 more episodes and rack up some money and then maybe just sell off everything, you know? And we go ahead and start us another series. But like I said, I don't know. Indecisive, as usual, as what we've learned in 13 episodes. But so far from my first YouTube series, I think I've done a pretty standard job. From what I see anyways. But yeah, if this was real life, with my personality, I would absolutely go stir crazy just doing the same thing over and over again. So like I said, we can add some more stuff to our farm, see if we can make it to 20 episodes on this series, or stop it at 15. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I know right now we're raking in a good income from the soybeans, so we are just soybean, sheep, bee farmers. Soybean, sheep, and honey. Sounds like a weird country song title if I've ever heard one. Soybean, sheep, and honey. But yeah, so I mean, as far as like accomplishments, well, if I can talk accomplishments go, I feel like if this is a real farm, and you were making pretty much close to $1 million every year in just off honey and wool, selling sheep, and selling soybeans. That's the only thing about like doing this over and over again, is it's not really like to the standard of price fluctuations on things. You know, I mean, we can put it on like hard economy and try to do a little bit with that. But at the same time, like I said, this series is I kind of miss doing contracts, and I kind of miss like having traffic and other other people around. Which I know it's video game people, but it is kind of wearing on it for the most part. I have been trying to think of what my next series will be, even though I don't know how many episodes this will end up being. Just judging off like not knowing if I'm gonna. I really like the Elm Creek map on FS22 here, and that would most likely be my next, as far as what I'm thinking. most likely. I mean, I've got 3 or 4 maps that I really enjoy constantly playing on, so I'm not quite sure yet. But definitely going to keep on keeping on this one for at least a couple more episodes. And like I said, this is as far as like my first go at having a YouTube channel. It's still, I mean, it's been an adventure. I know from looking at everything, like I don't have a crazy amount of views, like maybe 1 like, no comments, which I'm sure is like, it's still just like anything else in life. I'm sure it's one of them you really have to stick to it if you want to be good at it. And like I said, as far as this game goes, I feel like I'm pretty good just throughout like my regular playing of it, as far as dealing with different, doing it on hard economy, starting from zero, all that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm pretty. I've gotten to a point where I'm rambling. But yeah, anyways, I feel like I'm pretty good at the game. So I mean, I'm looking forward to finishing this series, starting another one. Like, I don't know if I should start maybe recording the next series while I'm still doing this one, or just focus all of it one series at a time. That's my main thing. I don't play. I mean, I try to like hurry up and get 1 or 2 videos in a week if I can. I don't have necessarily like all the tools I need to create longer YouTube videos right now. Just using Share Factory, you can only make an hour-long video. So I guess my main thing is right now I need to train myself on uh, some more editing techniques. And if anyone can leave a comment and like let me know a good way to further like my I don't know how to say that, further my education in the YouTube video world, yeah, then I would greatly appreciate it, just because I don't really have anyone besides Googling stuff. I don't have a mentor when it comes to this kind of stuff, which would be nice. I'm more of a like I need someone to teach me how to do stuff type of guy. Like I can read all day long, and it's just like I learn everything in life by seeing someone else do it over and over again. Figuring it out on my own usually takes me a lot longer. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy with uh, I'm happy with what I built on this farm right here. We've got a good income. I mean, we're making steady pace here when it comes to the money and things we're adding. I thought about adding like you see what kind of money we have right now. I don't want to sit here and save as much as possible either. I'm trying to roll with it as much as I can. Let's go ahead and sleep since we did all that right there. But I'm thinking as far as, oh, excuse me, try not to yawn into the microphone. But yeah, I mean, I think we're killing it. Like as far as I've already said it 3 or 4 times. I'll say it again. If this is a real farm, and you're bringing in $800,000 just from your harvest, and you've got all these little side hustles going on, then you'd be living a pretty sweet life with your family. If prices on crops and stuff like that didn't change in real life, then yeah, you'd be killing it, dude. So you don't really. Oh, it did add another one. That's good. Let's see how these guys are doing. You got health. Your health's good. You got food. There's 16 of you. Can you tell on the sheep? Can you tell if one's pregnant? Oops. Sorry about that. Had an alarm going off. But yeah, let's see. Does it tell you if they're pregnant on this? Oh wait, I might have to go here, huh? Production chains. Where? Okay, there we go. So let's see. I've got her productivity wool 1209, reproduction 80%. I mean, that's a pretty good price right there for these. 17 months effectiveness. I don't think it selling. What the world? I don't know what's going on. I'm not too good with the animals on here as much, I would say. Oh, puberty 50%. Okay, so I mean it's not too bad there. We're looking fine. I wish I'd have to get some training on how to actually deal with whether they're pregnant or stuff like that. So, what you doing, buddy? You having a good day? You just out here chilling, frolicking with the sheep and with the bees. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited about the progress I've made. Let's see if we got anything in here worth. I don't think so. Well, that's a roller. We could, if we wanted to, we could roll our fields and get that extra 2%. I just haven't decided to put the wear on the tractors yet, so we're gonna sleep one more time. And yeah, we'll see how effective August is here. Okay, so we got a little bit more income. Go ahead and do the dailies. You guys still 96%. Oh, because there's 25 in there now, so some of them were pregnant. Let's go check it out. There's 2 of these. We could go ahead and we'll go ahead and make some money on these. And that's good. And we'll wait around on them. And we'll just wait till we get some more in there and keep going with the same thing. That's some pretty good money there too. But yeah, I thought about maybe getting rid of the greenhouse and just creating another bee setup pretty much. But I'm gonna have to go in and create a separate farm to do it so I can put down the honey collection thing on the ground. Because this is, yeah, just off these 2, we're getting them, when I turn it in February every year, we're getting 50,000, a little bit over. So, I mean, if I wanted to, I could do a whole series on just bees. I just have to create a bunch of farms. But let's go check the store. So we got the roller, nothing. Oh. Now see, this is where we get in trouble. Now that's another strong horsepower tractor that we could have, but we've got, let's see. See, this guy's only worth 38,000. So we'd be selling a lot of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just leave that alone. We've got everything we need. Let's not be greedy. I did use the I used the large tractor on the cedar this time around with the planting, and you'd be surprised how much harder it is with the way that thing steers. But go ahead and show you the low loader I bought. But yeah, this is like 6,500. in the store, so not too bad there. But we're looking pretty good here, guys. Got an empty silo, won't be empty for long. So yeah, what I'll probably do is just keep doing the daily jobs here and sleep one more time through September and get through to October, and then I'll bring you guys back in, and I think I'll let you see the whole process of just going ahead and doing the full harvest. And you get to watch me do that, so that'll be pretty fun. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back in October. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back. We are in the middle of our soybean harvest here, and I think I finally made a decision to make this the last episode for the No Man Land series. I think I've done all I can as far as showing this farm is profitable, and just we've come a really long way in over 10 episodes on this series, so I would kind of like to go ahead and get back to the States and get on our next adventure in our next series. So for the rest of this episode, we will be getting the harvest done and selling off most of the farms to see how much money we can pile up. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on this harvest here, and we will start selling off some of the products here on the farm just to start racking up some money. And I'll bring you guys back in when we're closer to the end of this harvest. What is going on, you guys? So as you can see, I am on top of the farm shop here. I have sold off everything at the farm and gotten Garrus on his way to be put on the plane. Something I just discovered. I wish someone had told me in the comments. Up here on top of the farm shop, there's these little video game cartridges. They're collectibles, and if you click on them, $50,000, and they're all right here. So this would have been nice to know about when we started, but it is what it is. The only thing I got to finish off now is selling off the rest of the farmland. Says I still have something, a placeable object. I don't know what that is. Oh well. But yeah, I'm just going to collect the rest of these and sell off that last bit of land, and that'll be it for this series, guys. I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed my first YouTube series in the No Man's Land, and I will catch you guys on the next series. And whatever time of the day you're watching this, morning, afternoon, or night, I hope you have a good one. I am Forklift Farmer 95, and I am out.